That is the exact moment Defence Minister Luke Pollard realises he's just exposed his own government's total incompetence on live TV. He was grilled on GB News over a massive £5 billion black hole. Watch clip.
Before starting, subscribe to the channel, like, and write your opinion in the comment.
As a Defence Minister, I always want to see more defence spending, and importantly, the £15 billion is a good platform for us to build on as we go into the spending review next year. Now, out of Treasury speak, the spending review is where the government allocates money from across every single government department, and that will start setting the path to get us to 3%, and then ultimately to hit our NATO target of 3.5% of GDP being spent on defence. But to kind of put that in real terms for your viewers, last year, the Conservative government, we were spending £53 billion on defence. Now, that's a lot of money, but next year we'll be spending £20 billion more than that.
Okay.
And that's the increase that the Labour government's delivered.
But Luke Pollard, you know that only £10 billion of the £15 billion is set aside. When did you first see the Treasury breakdown of how your plan is being funded?
So I only saw that relatively late on, because my role within the Ministry of Defence has been to look at the capabilities.
Was that yesterday?
So it was in the past few days, yes, because I only saw the formal draft, as many of the public did, when it was published by the Treasury alongside the Defence Investment Plan. But I know that the Defence Secretary has been working very closely with the Chancellor and the Prime Minister to secure the uplift in the funding that we now have. But for my job is to make sure that the money we get for defence is spent wisely, and in particular, how do we make sure more of that budget is spent with British companies creating jobs here at home?
They only set aside £10 billion out of the £15 billion promised. And our own Defence Minister is kept in the dark until the last minute. Is the British military officially in a state of collapse under Labour? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Can we trust this government with our national security? Thanks for watching.